Hi, I'm Kyle Ann and I am a victim to bullying.
Come on and check out Kyle Ann, and she spends every day on camera making videos for fans because she's cool like that.
I've thought very long and very hard about what I want to say in this video, and it still isn't coming out right. I've done 2 days of this and it's just not working. I don't know what to say, and I'm finally realizing it's because I'm guarded. Still, after 4 years of the biggest point of my bullying being over, I still hurt like I did the day of. Recently, I told my bullying story to a really good friend of mine who has been my friend for years and didn't even know that this was going on. When I was telling the story, I started to shake and I started to get nauseous, and I felt as if it was the day that it happened. I can remember what was going through my head when I realized what was going on. I also can remember the fear I felt when I realized I wasn't safe in a class. I also can remember how much I didn't want to go and ask for help. I got lucky. My guidance counselor was my teacher 2 years before this incident. She had also taken a special interest in me in the past. I felt comfortable with her. It didn't make asking for help any easier. The sad fact was that I couldn't miss any more school and I couldn't go back to that class. I needed to ask for help. Just like if you're getting bullied, you need to ask for help. And like I already said, I know it hurts so bad. And it's hard, and it's gonna take everything you've got, even if you don't think you have anything left. But you have to be safe. I don't want to say that you won't have to name names. I personally did not. Looking back at it now, I kind of think that was a cowardly thing to do, not naming names and not giving them a punishment for what they did to me. But at that point, I just wanted it to be over. I didn't want there to be a big deal. I didn't want people to get involved. I just wanted to not have to go to that class anymore. Alright, so now let's talk recovering. As we already mentioned, I still have pain in those wounds. I still think like it's just happening, or I still feel like it's just happening sometimes. But you learn to just suppress it, or you learn to just kind of not make it the #1 thing on your mind. It will always haunt me. It will always be a raw cut, and I am pretty positive I will always want to cry when talking about it. But I know that I can make this video. I can help people just by saying the little bit that I'm okay with saying. And how did I get to this point? I'm going to tell you it wasn't easy. I went through a really dark period. I don't want to say I was depressed or anything, but I was really, really upset. And I did not want to leave my room as much as I used to. And I just kind of hid away, and I focused on other things like writing. I wrote a lot and don't even know where all that went, but it helped me at the time. I got really into YouTube, which is great. Putting your focus on something else is the best thing you can do for any situation. And was lucky enough to have friends before this that I just focused more of my energy on. You know, I went out more with my friends and I talked to them more at school. I made sure I was always around someone that I could trust and love, and that has made our friendship closer. I'm still best friends with my best friends in high school. I think it's because I relied on them so much that they're too close to me now to let them go. I could never think of letting Ashley or Tina go, just because, you know, whether they know it or not, they were the reason I got over the fact that, you know, I wasn't safe and I wasn't accepted by people that I thought I was accepted by. Drown all your energy into something and make it your #1 priority. Spend time with the people that deserve to be spending time with you, and, you know, seek help in any way you can. I had my teacher that knew about it. She made sure that I was okay whenever she could. We never actually talked about bullying, and she never knew the names of the people that were after me, but she was always there in a way that I knew I could talk to her if I needed to, and then there was kind of a hidden message in the bottle whenever we did talk, like, "You're okay?" "Yes, I'm fine, thank you for asking." She was asking about bullying, I was talking about everything in general. I was fine. If you could seek help in any way you can, please do that. Like I said, I know it's hard. If it helps you, as a person watching this right now that's being bullied, if it helps you to confide in someone that doesn't know you personally, write me an email. Understand that I can't do much but give you good words and kindness. I would be more than happy to do that. Send me an email on YouTube, send me a message on Twitter, post a picture on Instagram and tag me in it. I don't care. If it helps you to speak to somebody that doesn't know you personally and can't do anything but listen to you, then email me. I understand, and I won't reply right away because I'm awful at that, but I will reply eventually. So, if that helps you, go for it. Once this happened, my confidence pretty much died. I went from being the sunshine girl to being no one cares, like how am I gonna ever make friends again? Why should I trust this person? They're just gonna turn around and stab me. I wasn't trusting in people, and I didn't think I was pretty, and everything that I thought before was a lie to me, and it seems kind of silly now because I do have my confidence back, but I was low, and it sounds so dumb, and every time I say it I think it sounds so stupid, but I really did wake up one day and it just turned. Something in my head was like, why do I care? What does it matter to me what they think? I am a good person. I look the way I look because of a reason. People make fun of me because they obviously don't want me in their life. I'm not going to waste time with them because I don't want them in my life if they don't want me. If you can try to tell yourself that it just doesn't matter as much as you think it matters, then you'll start to get your confidence back too. You need to know that you are beautiful, and the number one person you should hear it from is yourself, because you will never hear it from somebody else unless you feel it yourself. The biggest thing that I go through is knowing that I'm worthy. I am worthy of getting to know. I am worthy of the extra step to come and talk to me. I am worthy of someone who doesn't hurt me. That is my biggest one that I have to conquer every day. I struggle and you'll struggle too. But you are beautiful, no matter what anybody says. And you are worthy of anything that anyone has to offer. And you do not deserve to be hurt. What doesn't kill you does make you stronger, but it doesn't make it any more enjoyable as you're going through it. It's hard to look forward, I know this, but try your best. I am sorry, I stopped 3 times and got myself together, sat down and listened to music and just tried to remember what I wanted to say next. And I don't know if any of this is going to make sense when you put it together or when I put it together, but if it sounds kind of jumbled up, know that my intentions are always best in heart. And, I have more to say, but I don't know how to say it. And I want to tell you my story, but I can't. And maybe one day I will, but I am not at that point yet. As cliche as it all is, it does get better, and it has gotten better for me. It just is never a wound that will heal properly. It can always be cut open again, and, just how it is. Please get help if you're being bullied. At least confide in a friend or somebody that you can trust. And know that you don't deserve it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully some of this made sense.
Yes.